Hey guys, it's Pritesh Shah. We're with Urban Asian, of course, and we're at the 11th Annual Indian Film Festival, the closing gala. We're at the red carpet. Tonight the movie is Midnight's Children. We're going to interview some of the celebrities, some people in the film, and have a good time. So let's check it out.
It's a 23-minute short. It's the greatest hunt for South Indian food in New York City ever committed to film.
Okay.
It's also the only hunt for South Indian food in New York City ever committed to film, so it's a claim I make with some certainty.
And South Indian food you do have to hunt for, because where's a South Indian restaurant? I don't know, it's all Punjabi usually, isn't it?
Actually, I'm Punjabi, and so the food that I know from home is usually the food that I find in restaurants, which was actually sort of one of the inspirations for the film, because I knew North Indian food. One day in New York City, I had an incredible dosa, and I was like, you know, don't really know dosa as well as I should, purporting to be an expert on Indian food. And at the same time, a friend of mine in a band called Vampire Weekend sent out a tweet eating a dosa, and I replied and I said, which kind and where from? Because I'm thinking I want to know more about dosas in New York City. He said, well, it's the kind that has arugula and jack cheese, and he told me it was at a restaurant that was named after the Hamptons. And I was like, you poor soul, we have to go for a real dosa and I will take you.
We're with Richa Shukla. Now you are, you just did an episode of the Mindy Project, right?
Yes.
All right, which is awesome. How was it working with Mindy?
It was great. You know, she's so funny. I love the cast and crew of that show. It was really, really awesome.
Now, what do you think now? There was a little bit of controversy because they thought that she was doing the show and there was not enough diversity. I read about that.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't hear about that.
Maybe, I don't know. I thought I read about that. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I haven't really noticed that.
She's on it, so that's obviously wrong. Now, how many times, this is your second time coming to A-Fly? I heard you over say, okay, now what do you think about this year compared to last year? Have you seen any changes or anything like that?
You know, last year I only went to one or two of the films. I was still pretty new to LA. I didn't really know what was going on. So this year I really got my act together and I knew everything that was going on and made sure to be here for all the films. But you know, I loved it last year and I love it this year too.
Okay, which one was your favorite? Did you see Peddlers? I saw Peddlers. That was my favorite.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So far is The Reluctant Fundamentalist.
Hey guys, now we're with Sarai Rao. Now you're on Monday mornings on TNT. Now before that, I met you at a Vonage commercial audition.
OMG, you did!
And she gave me gum.
No.
I was making sure my breath was not stink. She hooked it up.
Yeah, it's true. Because you know what? I'm always ready. Just saying.
Yes, that's why she's on a TV show right now. Now, what films have you seen here today?
Well, I got to see the Shorts program, which was amazing. And
You saw Or Die, of course. Mutual Friends, Parvesh, and all our boys. Okay.
I was in Or Die.
I know, I saw you at the end a little bit.
Does he know who I am, like, for real?
She's the one who gave me gum. That's all I got right now, okay? I wasn't with you on the... Okay.
All right.
Now, did you see Peddlers? By chance? Peddlers was amazing. That was my personal with Vasan, with the one about the drug mules, kind of.
I know. It's been so. I got to see the Shorts program. I did the panel yesterday, and then we did a little children's play, which I don't know where you were for that.
I had a stand-up gig. Okay, that's a.
The afternoon.
I was preparing for my stand-up gig. Trust me.
And then now I'm seeing Midnight's Children, which I'm excited about.
All right, we're with Roger Narayan. Now, as I know, because I'm actually friends with him, you have a movie that got into Cannes Film Festival, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
So this is a film called Clay, and it's a spiritual meditation on spousal loss and recovering from it, letting go. It's a very universal theme, you know. Even though the story is set, you know, in an Indian context with the husband and wife being Indian, it's very universal in how people experience that feeling of losing a loved one. So this is going to be at the Cannes Film Festival. As the French like to say it, it's Cannes, not Cannes. So
Cannes. That's what I said. Cannes. That's what I meant.
They like it when you know that you're trying. So Cannes Film Festival, and so I'm going to be there with the film. I was one of the producers on the film. I was the lead actor in it as well. Very much looking forward to it. Many old and new friends here at IFLA are going to be at Cannes, so it's going to be a reunion of sorts. And then I'm headed to India, where I'm going to be meeting them again. It's a chance to continue the dialogue and the conversation.
Now, what are you doing in India?
I'm actually shooting 2 feature films, one in the Tamil language and another in Hindi, and also producing a documentary on Hinduism.
All right, guys, I'm with Sheetal Sheth here. Now, first of all, she was a partner in crime in Gangs of Wasseypur. We got to watch that together. What do you think about that?
I enjoyed it. Yeah, Anurag always has an interesting flair to his films, which I like. Yeah.
And my favorite, Peddlers. That was my favorite. I liked it a lot. What did you think about that one?
I enjoyed it. I think he's an interesting filmmaker to watch.
It is very interesting. Yeah, I like that one a lot too. Now you have a new movie coming out, right? The Wisdom Tree. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, The Wisdom Tree is a sci-fi film dealing with ideas that are based in quantum physics and things that are way more smarter than I could possibly explain in one sentence.
Must have been a fun script. You're like,
Explain this to me. No, I was fascinated actually, and it's really interesting subject matter based on principles that are very plausible, which is why it's also interesting, you know, in a narrative form.
Can we just keep hearing her talk? Because it's way better than the interview. Okay, guys, I'm with Tamina Seni. Of course, recently everyone's starting Argo, which was awesome. One of my favorite films of last year with Life of Pi. Life of Pi was great. I was just mad I never got the audition from Ang Lee. You know, I was pissed. Really? The guy wasn't even trying to act, and he's in a film. Whatever. So tell us a little bit about how it was filming Argo for you.
You know, I always wanted to work with Ben Affleck. I mean, I've admired him as an actor, and I've loved the movies that he's directed. So to actually not only act with him in a scene, but to be directed by him, I was like, wow, this is real. It was great. It was an amazing experience. I came out of it with so much.
This film is basically about all the children born in the first hours of India's independence are endowed with magical powers. And the question is, you know, what can we do with the powers that we are given in a fractured nation, in a nation that's looking for a self-identity? The film is about a search for home. It's a coming-of-age story, and it really talks about the fact that home isn't necessarily where you're born or who you're born to. Home is who you love and where you find yourself.
Now, how did this project come about for you, particularly, especially when you're not 100% Indian, of course? So just, you know, I'm curious, as an actor as well, how'd that all come about? How did Deepa find you?
I was in Toronto working on a film called Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and I had recently done it.
By the way, I love that film. That film is great, man. That film is great.
Thank you very much. Quite a different role than this one. Magical powers I still have, but of a slightly different ilk. But I was there shooting, and I had just recently done a play with an actor that Deepa had worked with previously. So he said, why don't you meet Deepa? And we went out for a social engagement, and we kind of hit it off, and I think from there it spiraled. And you know, a year and a bit later, I was in Sri Lanka with a prosthetic nose playing Salim Sanai.
Well, I've been a friend of Salman Rushdie. We've been friends for some time, and we've been thinking for many years of working together. And we said, okay, should we work on this film or that film? And then one day, about 4 years ago, I asked him who had the rights to Midnight's Children, and he said he did. And I said, how do you feel about me doing it? And he said, sure. So it was as simple as that.
That's amazing. So what a simple conversation.
Conversation, and it was very easy to do. Yeah.
Now, when it came to filming, how long did the film take to film for you, and how was it with like the casting process? Because his was very interesting as well. He was in a play in Toronto. How did you go about getting all the actors for the film?
You know, I'm very aware of who's available and who's not, and it's always wonderful to work with some casting agents in Bombay, in the UK, in United States, in Canada, because you've got actors from all over. And in Pakistan, you know, so, and it's very instinctive. I mean, if there's somebody who I think would be terrific for a role, I cast them. Yeah.
So do you still like doing the audition process? Do you like picking people you already have in your mind as a director? This is what I see this person.
I don't do auditions. Okay. What I do is have a cup of coffee with them.
Okay.
Yeah, and see what it's like, what they like.
Feel their energy and talk to them.
About energy, that sounds too...
That was me, not Deepa. I said energy, not Deepa. And we have Samrat Chakrabarti. He has a beautiful role in the film. Tell us a little bit about that.
Look, first of all, I love where we are. We're in Hollywood, we're in ArcLight, we're the bridge, the crossroad for that Bollywood meets Hollywood. To be a part of this beautiful film, Deepa Mehta directed, Salman Rushdie wrote it, a global presence and a cast that ranges from Seema Biswas to Rahul Bose to Anupam Kher to Rajat Kapoor. It was incredible. I play a character named Wee Willie Winky, who looks very different from what I look like right now. He is a street entertainer. He sort of represents the poorer class pre and post British Raj in 1940. So this was an amazing, beautiful period piece. So to transform into this guy. Here's the funny thing: I had to learn how to play the accordion for this. So
now I know you're a musician as well. So I'm sure you play a lot of instruments and you sing. Accordion was kind of.
Listen, you got buttons on this side.
Yeah.
I've never played that. It's like I'm used to playing piano.
It's a good look, Samrat. It's a good look. I can see you with the accordion.
You know what? I don't know if it's I don't know. It's a look. It's a look.
Hey, this is Amar Singh, director of a film called Dosa Hunt. I'm here coming to you from IFLA with Urban Asian.
Hi, I'm Sheetal Sheth, and you're watching Urban Asian.
Hey guys, this is Richa Shukla, and you're watching Urban Asian.
Now? Do I go now? Okay. Hi, this is Sarah Rao, and I'm here with Urban Asian.
Hi, I'm Roger Narayan, and you're watching Urban Asian.
Yo, what's up? I'm Samrat Chakrabarti, and you're watching Urban Asian. Keep on watching. Check it.
I'm Satya Baba, and you're watching Urban Asian.
Hi, I'm Deepa Mehta and you're watching Urban Asia.
Hi, this is Tamina Sunny and you're watching Urban Asian.